Okay, so we're about to get the verdict if he will be granted bond or not. Okay, we're waiting. I'm on Den Maher's live. It has been a long day. This has taken all day. They want to know if he poses a threat to flee. He's going over the conditions of bail if granted. Will he jump bail? Is one of the factors. Don't pose any threat to anyone. These are what he has to consider. No risk of committing another felony crime or intimidating witness. If he denied, he's going to have to give hold on. He will have to be able to explain why. Oh my goodness. He has two concerns: a danger to the community in flight. He ain't going nowhere. He's a threat. He hadn't said it yet, but that's my summation. He's a danger to the community. Oh, somebody in his clique said that has admitted that he's the leader, and if you cross him, he'll kill you. Oh, he ain't going nowhere. He in there for until he found guilty. Oh wow. He also had a video saying that anybody is a witness in court ain't worth living. That he put a threat out. Wow. Intimidating witness. Yeah, it's a wrap. Bond is denied. Denied. He's been denying all day. No bond.
CJ. I try to present good content every day. For everybody that joined up, shout out to y'all. Y'all already know what it is. AunTeaFee. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Stay in jail. Stay directly in jail.
Ooh.
Woo!
Ooh.
Yeah, man, it's bad out there for him.
Ooh. Did you hear what he was saying? What he had to consider? So that means the sum of YSL has already snitching confirmed. Yeah.
Like
so that just
trying to keep everything confidential so they don't find out their names and stuff.
That was the whole purpose, that it was all day today, and them wanting him to switch attorneys, or that attorney to drop him.
Yep. Ali.
I was like, this is why it has been all day. They trying to protect them people who done all right.
It's doing the telling, man. It's sad.
Wow. He ain't never getting out of my hair.
He looking like Nature Boy right now. No bond.
He ain't getting out. Bond absolutely denied.
We're not letting you go. You ain't gonna get to kiss your kids no more. We're gonna keep you in here until we say life. Point blank period.
Please.
Yeah, it ain't looking good for him at all.
No. Yeah. Okay, I just want hey. We done been here all day.
Man, like a job. You know what I'm saying?
He might as well take a plea.
Yeah, it ain't looking good for him at all.
No. Yeah. Okay. He was included today. Stonewall or Stone something in Ghana. Oh, not Ghana. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They didn't get to Ghana today. It's been all day for him and his attorney, representing more than one YSL. And YSL has already confirmed. I'm going to let you hear the judge. Y'all know I had to have something to say. Let's go.
Get started. Whatever the decision is today, this is a forum, a public forum, which all are welcome. However, if you feel that you cannot govern your behavior or have acceptable conduct, please, you can exit the courtroom and nobody will be the wiser. If you make any outbursts or statements or anything that the law enforcement professionals in this courtroom deem to be inappropriate,
they're going to carry you out.
And maybe subject to other actions. So I just tell you that up front because my deputies are charged with the responsibility of good order and discipline. So
he's saying, don't try me.
Is like it or not, I'll give you an explanation for it, but outbursts are not acceptable. Okay? Based upon what has been proffered and the appellate, and the case law should say can provide the court, I'll summarize a couple of different things already that you as counsel for the state as well as for the defense, I'm sure aware of. I'm looking at Coleman versus the state, that's already been cited. That's 361 Georgia Appeals 901, prohibited by the Georgia Constitution, Article 1, Section 1, Paragraph 17, and the 8th Amendment to the United States Constitution. And for the 8th Amendment analysis, as you all are aware, that 8th Amendment violation would be excessive bail or no bail, or fixing an amount that is excessive under the circumstances. Our court may release a person on bail if the court finds the following. So I have to look at the first thing that Coleman directs me to look at is consideration of whether or not the foremost consideration is will he, if free, appear at trial, and then the lesser factors, and these are a court may release a person on bail if the court finds 1, poses no significant risk of fleeing from the jurisdiction or failing to appear in the court when required. 2, poses no significant threat or danger to any person, to the community, or property in the community. 3, poses no significant risk of committing any felony pending trial, and poses no significant risk of intimidating witnesses or otherwise obstructing the administration of justice. And I'm required to explain any reasons if I deny bond to assist the appellate court in its review, and that the granting or denial of bond will not be set aside unless there's a manifest and flagrant abuse of discretion. That's Jernigan versus the state, 111 Georgia 307 pinpoint 308, very old case from 1903. In regards to considering bond for Mr. Williams, I have considered the first consideration is if free will he appear at trial, and to a lesser extent the other factors. And based upon the court's consideration of the proffer, the 2 things that the court has significant concerns about are him being a danger to the
Listen up.
life. And I'll state for the purposes of the record and purposes of my decision that I realize that Mr. Williams is presumed innocent. I realize that he has the presumption of innocence stays with him until the state, by sufficient evidence, is able to prove to a jury's satisfaction beyond a reasonable doubt, I should say, that he is guilty of the offense or offenses charged. But however, in this particular circumstance, there have been significant proffers about Mr. Williams as being a danger to the community. In particular, the state's proffer that they have taken proffers from other gang members and people who are in this particular indictment and they're not in this indictment, that he is the leader of the gang, he is dangerous.
Somebody snitching.
If he crosses them, he'll kill them or their families.
Whoop.
And guilty of the offense or offenses charged. But however, in this particular circumstance, there have been significant proffers about Mr. Williams as being a danger to the community. In particular, the state's proffer that they have taken proffers from other gang members and people who are in this particular indictment and they're not in this indictment, that he is the leader of the gang, he is dangerous, and if he crosses them, he'll kill them or their families. And the predicate or the review of the state, the concerns that I have are some of the statements that he's made about the threats and to others, and that have been chronicled in particular some and Adams has pointed out, or because they have to be proven at trial, is a discussion for another day. But at this point in time, in the aggregate, those particular discussions, in particular, the proffer from the people that the state has talked to already, the group chat that from 2015 starting, anybody goes in the courtroom and tells God on the street, they'll be fucking killed, pardon me for the language, and this threat is still being talked about. So that is of a concern to the court in regards to the danger to or threats to when he tells God on the street, they'll be fucking killed, pardon me for the language, the problem that the state has talked to already, the group chat that from 2015 starting, anybody goes in the courtroom and tells God on the street, they'll be fucking killed, pardon me for the language, and this threat is still being talked about. So that is of a concern to the court in regards to the danger to or threats to persons in the community. So and factors poses no significant arrest, intimidating witnesses, or otherwise obstructing the administration of justice. That is the court's concern. The 2 major concerns that this court has is danger to persons and threats to intimidate other witnesses and obstruct the administration of justice. So I have some concerns about the flight that I share with Judge Wolf also indicated, but and I'm not going to hold it against him that he is very successful and has significant means. But those two factors in particular, threats to persons in the community or poses significant risk of intimidation of witnesses, otherwise obstructing administration of justice. The court has considered a number of the predicate statements, and for those reasons in the aggregate, I'm going to deny bond at this time. I'm going to deny bond at this time.
There you have it. Bond denied
But
for Young Thug.